ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? We are here with BDSP, well, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We're doing Safari Week. We're going into the Great Marsh. We're gonna find maybe like a shiny. Maybe we won't catch it, but we have that positive energy. We're manifesting shinies. We're going to get it. So I think here's the deal with the Great Marsh, right? Is that everything kind of spawns everywhere. At least in this game, you know, the encounter tables are kind of the same. Then there's the ones you see with the binoculars, and they change daily. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look through the binoculars every day, see what's where, and then go to those like different areas, and then start encountering. So let's get a quick check. Yeah, it's gonna take 100. We got Badoo and Azurill. That's right in the beginning too. But those spawn everywhere. Those also spawn everywhere. Psyduck is kind of cool. I would like a Badoo, because Shiny Roselia is very nice. Ooh, Krogunk. Okay. So Krogunk is gonna be, what is that, Area 3? Yeah, Area 3 right next to the train station. Okay, so let's do, I'll kind of walk at the same time if I can. I've got, I don't have two Pro controllers, so I'm rolling with Joy-Con for the Switch 2, Pro controller for the Switch. Yeah. Alright. Beep beep, Safari Week! What's going on, Virtual? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so, what do we say? It's Area 3. And then, I don't know if it super matters where we go here, so I'm just gonna go Area 1 here. Just for Badoo. And we got those, we got Vespiquen, we got Sweet Scent, and here we go. First encounter of Safari Week. Nothing. Run. And I believe this is just the fastest way to do it, right? Okay, so boop, boop. Nothing. Arnivine is cool. Still. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do green. I have little sprites for all of the Pokemon that we can encounter here. So we can add them to the little field over here. And this will get populated. It will. I think at some point throughout the week, I want to... Well, there's our first Krogunk. I want to, go back and finish the games. I'm really close. I'm halfway on Pearl, and I'm at the Elite Four on Diamond. Diamond is actually the Catch-em-all run I first streamed. This was the save file from my first set of streams. So we got some lore there, some history. Second Krogunk. Edna Mert, thanks for the follow. What's going on? Welcome in. We just started. We're going on 14 encounters. What's going on? How are you? Are you also doing Safari Week? Which game is this? We got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Since those are the only games that I could, like, stream well. We are in the Great Marsh. I think I bumped that up. Doesn't matter. I wish I had, like, a foot pedal. Wow, at the same time, yeah! We got dual hunts, baby! I was practicing this last night. Practicing wielding two games at the same time. Nothing yet. That is hunting for a shiny. Yeah, so, if you don't know, Safari Week is a week-long event where PokeTubers all over are going into their Safari zones of their choosing and looking for shinies. So it is a 9-day event, and going from the 20th to the 29th. And we're going to be streaming as much as we can during that time, just trying to get a shiny. Now, like I was saying when I first started, the deal with the Great Marsh is that everything kind of spawns everywhere, except for, like, the daily changing. I'm hopeful for encounters number 41, 49. Ooh, okay, okay. Everything kind of spawns everywhere, so I don't see, like, a point in going for, like, targets, since you can't isolate them. I would like to get Shiny Krogunk. If I had a target, I guess you could say that's one of them. Shiny Gulpin is also one. Hey, Nightbot's in. Nightbot's in with the description of what we're doing. That's great. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah. The Great Marsh encounters are not actually affected by the Shiny Charm. Not that we have the Shiny Charm, but in the event that we did have it, it wouldn't even matter. We're still at full odds. Game sound is a little much. So just turn that down here. There we go. That should be better. I didn't mark that one up. Okay. encounters 33 and 34? No. Odds are 1 in 4,096, so it's very likely that we're going to get thousands of encounters. Well, that's kind of the name of the game, is just running through as many as we can, right? Nada. No shiny charm? I don't have the shiny charm, but even if I did, it wouldn't matter because the shiny charm doesn't work for wild encounters in BDSP. The shiny charm only reduces the rate of egg hatching in this game. It's really dumb. Nothing yet. Shiny Barrel also wouldn't be terrible. Be ready for a shiny in 10? Okay. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Nothing yet. Alright. Adnamert says that it's gonna be before 50, so here it is. It's gonna be this one. That would have gone crazy for Eclipse. That would have gone crazy. Wait, sent again. I wished for it. Ooh, dude, I was wishing for it too. It's crazy. So, Brilliant Diamond is on the Switch 2. Shining Pearl's on the Switch 1. It's so crazy how they keep up until needing to access the menu after the battle. Then it's really obvious how much faster the Switch 2 is. Like, even just loading out of the battle, that one took forever. Imagine getting a shiny before 100 when the odds are 1 in 40, or yeah, 1 in 40, 96. Oh, is Switch 2 better? Yeah, the Switch 2 is a lot faster. A lot faster. So the Switch 2 actually, Nintendo did a deal with NVIDIA for the graphics card. They have just generally increased processing. Way faster. This is actually like full frame rate. The Switch 2 is able to put out, I think it's 120 FPS total. but my capture card maxes out at 60, so I have it capped to 60. Not that BESP is coded for 60, but waiting to buy the OLED. I think the OLED, it will be better, but it will also be a lot more expensive, and I think that the Switch 2 is already pretty expensive. Also, the screen looks amazing as is. I don't think I did the last encounter bump, but so there it is. Yeah, I'm very happy with the Switch 2. Music too loud, voice up a bit. Whoops. How about that? And I don't know why. How's that? I have the ability to check myself. Up. Bought a Switch just for Pokemon games, so I won't rush to buy it because, yes, it is expensive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That sounds great. That sounds fine. So I'm gonna mute myself again, so I don't hear myself. So I already do. I want to get distracted. Up. And run. Oh, and then I want to turn my game back on for me. Nope. Nothing. Nothing yet. Pearl or Diamond, can you choose? Like which I prefer between the two? I've always been a person who goes with like the cooler color. So I've always played like the blue version or the purple version or the green version. As opposed to like the warmer colors. If I had to pick Diamond Pearl or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I'm definitely picking Diamond Pearl. I can't express to you enough how much I dislike these games. And if I had any other like opportunity to shiny hunt in the Safari Zone in a different game, I would in a heartbeat. Double Azurill. I thought so. Because you choose Pearl to play in the Switch too, right? Brilliant Diamond is on the on the Switch 2. Switch 2 is over here. Yeah. Brilliant Diamond, a blue, cool color. Pearl, pink, warmer color. I don't know, I guess that I've always done. I picked Violet also. I picked Sword. I don't think it matters at the end of the day because I am gonna get both versions. Sword, Scarlet, Eevee. Oh, that's what you picked? I also went with Eevee. I'm so bored of Pikachu. Also, Eevee had the way better moves to pick in that one. Not that we knew about that, but Eevee did have better moves. Double bid barrel. Also 90 encounters. I hate Pikachu, not exactly hating, but just too overrated. I agree. I think he's pretty good as a mascot, but I think just he's too everywhere. Double Starly. I don't really like Ash too. He is silly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Ash, there's a new game that just came out. It's super popular. It's a goofy dating sim called Date Everything, and Ash's voice actor is one of the characters. And that's really funny. Also, we're over 100 now. I am burning through these encounters really fast. We've only been streaming for 25 minutes-ish, and we're already at 108, almost 110. Probably at 110. I honestly probably missed the to bump the counter. Krogunk. Shiny Krogunk would be pretty good. I would love Shiny Krogunk. Safari Times. Oh, I can't understand that voice. I have to watch it in Turkish, actually. First 3 seasons, at least. After that, I watched it in English or Japanese. Ooh. Yeah, no, I get it. His voice is, I guess, a little tough. Even for, like, a natural, English speaker, it is a little tough to listen to. I generally listen to things with the subtitles on, though, so... I guess I can read things and understand what I'm reading faster than I can hear them sometimes. Another Krogunk. Okay, back from ads. Diglett Dog, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. We are at 114 encounters. Honestly, we're probably a little over that, and I might have just forgot to bump up the counter because I got distracted. Isn't it a shame that the shiny charm is busted? Absolutely it is. Holy moly, yes, that, and they kind of broke Pokeradar, so shiny hunting in this game is just generally not fun. But then again, the full odds shiny will be fantastic. Yes, it will. And the fact that I can't manipulate it either. I can't, like, isolate for just, like, Krogunk or whatever. I definitely forgot to bump up the counter last time because I was yapping. I do that. It's all good. Shiny at 120, though. Nope. That's what the people were saying, but I guess the people are not correct. Not this time. Yeah, it will be cool to have a full odds shiny. I don't think I've gotten one in these games yet. Same thing with Sword and Shield. I don't think I've ever gotten a shiny in Sword and Shield. Simply because I've never played enough of it to, like, to go shiny hunt. Green Meryl. Can you tell what's my top 3 Pokemon? Ooh, okay. Snorlax, Slowbro, and Swampert. Snorlax, Slowbro, Swampert. Easily top 3. Thanks, Nightbot. But good choices, yeah. So Swampert is the final evolution of the water starter from Generation 3. 130, by the way. Double Peekaboo. Shiny Carnivine would be pretty cool. I think that's probably kind of rare, maybe? I don't know, I wasn't able to find, like, percentage Totodiles. Or which? No, Mudkip. Mudkip. Shiny Carnivine and Safari Ball would be so good. I definitely agree. I don't memorize all the Pokemon's names. Oh, Mudkip, okay. Last year I spawned a shiny Wooper in the Great Marsh. It ran away. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm fully expecting to not get anything until, like, the 29th, and then it's gonna run away from me. Hoping for the redemption this year. You're gonna get it, I believe in you. We're manifesting it. We're manifesting it. You're gonna get the pink lad. I wanted to go and, like, finish both games. So how did you get into Pokemon and into shiny hunting? Okay, so I've been into Pokemon since I was 5, right? It was my first game. My first game ever that I played was Sapphire. And I've loved Pokemon ever since. Into shiny hunting. My first shiny actually also was in Sapphire. It was a Oddish. And I was like, whoa, that looks really weird. It ended up running away from me, or maybe I KO'd it or something. So I'm really, really sad about that. But then, you know, it's always kind of been a passive thing up until about Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And that's when I started getting into VGC, into, like, competitive battling. And I was like, well, why only go for stats? Why shouldn't I also try to get the shiny forms? Like, that would be a silly thing to not flex on people. So I started, like, doing shinies in Oros for a while. And then it started really, like, becoming a fun thing to do. I tried it in most every game. And then I started streaming, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do, like, catch-em-all challenges. And the thing that, like, people really enjoy more than seeing you complete a dex is shiny hunting. Timothy, what's going on? What is going on? Your first shiny was Nidoran? Both Nidorans have pretty good shinies. I have to say, I think I like male a little bit more than female, but they're both very good. Nothing much, just eating some lunch, getting some gamer grub. Yeah, I housed some gamer grub before stream. I got my coffee here next to me to keep me going from all this sitting and clicking. But yeah, no, shiny hunting actually, you know, other than being a fun thing to do, is really popular online. I had a YouTube short that got 32,000 views. No! No! I wasn't paying attention. It got 32,000 views. I'm not gonna count that. I'm not gonna count that. That's not a phase. No! We in here like swimwear. Bliv! What's going on? Everybody's showing up. It's a party now. I can't wait to get home and throw together my own Safari Zone layout. I'm looking forward. Bliv! Wow, that's so unfortunate that my notification cut your name off. I'm sorry about that. Let's try to fix that real quick. Where is the basic alert? I don't know why I cut your name off, but... Bliv, thank you so much for the bits. I greatly appreciate it. Still want to know how I got that shiny Dratini already. I think Bliv kind of covered it. I think he said you were cheating, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what Bliv was saying. Bliv was like, "Oh, he cheated for sure." You're doing it in actual Gen 1, right, Shim? So that's not even modern, or that's not even like full odds. That's like ancient. That's old time odds. He did not, I kid. He has godly luck. Oh, we know, we know. Is a funny meme. I would like to say I would like some of that luck. I feel like my shiny luck is I get one really quickly and then I don't get anything for months. Godly luck for Pokemon, not real life. Dude, that is so real. That is so based. You need a sweet center for the Great Marsh. Yeah, I think this is maybe the only way to, like, do encounters, really. Alisa's the fastest. Like, holy cow. I've been streaming... No! Am I lagging? Oh, no. Okay, maybe we're set. We only dropped a hot 3% of our frames. But I've been going for... 40 minutes? I've been going for 40 minutes, and we're already at 170. Their quality's fine. Oh, good. I just noticed that my bitrate dropped, and I was starting to drop frames, and I was getting a little nervous. No, our table is broken. Oh no, our table is broken. So yeah, I did do a little bit of gaming the system. So when I first started streaming, I played through Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I completed the local decks for the... Well, it wasn't for anything, but I ended up using, like, that data for the shiny... What was the shiny that was released for BDSP? There was Meloetta for Violet and Scarlet. There was Keldeo for Sword and Shield. Was it Manaphy? Yeah, I think it was Manaphy. Ended up using it for the shiny Manaphy. But so I took the 150 from home, and I dropped it in. It was actually, I first did it on this Brilliant Diamond save, Brilliant Diamond, and a Shining Pearl that's now on this console. So I took the dex from here and put it in here. So now I have the national dex in both. And that unlocks, hopefully unlocks Pokemon like Gulpin, who I would like to get. Maybe Shroomish. Yo, I kind of did that too. I filled out my home dex with exclusively BDSP Pokemon. Just like to have it. Yeah. Yeah. Run. And then Bliv helped you with Palkia. I do a thing. I love the Quick Ball. I do a thing where I try to catch the legendaries in Quick Balls. And I think I got the Pearl that goes on this like system. I think I got the Palkia in a Quick Ball on the first try. And then I got the Dialga on this save on like a round 2 Great Ball. I completely forgot that there's a small change. Salandit can call for Salazzle SOS. Oh, are you doing no, because that, can you SOS? No, there's no Safari Zone in Gen 7. I do the same thing with Pokeball since it's my favorite ball. I try to catch legendaries in them. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I save the Master Balls. I have all 3 Master Balls on my Violet save. And on my Scarlet save. I think I completed Scarlet. 180, by the way. Shim has seen me catch a couple. I have, so before I started streaming, I was trying to do a Origin Living Dex, which is, you know, a Pokemon from every like game that it started in, with my OT, and I was catching all, like I was doing resets to get all the legendaries and quick balls. I think I got all the way up to Gen, I don't think I did 7 yet. I hadn't done 7, I hadn't done 5, but I got one, no, not 1. Maybe, no, not 1, because there wasn't quick balls then. I got Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Kalos, Galar, and Paldea. All the legendaries, all quick balls. Oh, hey, do you guys know if the Switch 2 makes resets quicker for Sword Shield? I saw somebody prove it does for BDSP. This could make it easier for me to hunt the Reggies. I believe it does. I believe it does. Not by a huge amount, but I think it does. Krogunk. Why can't you be like that nice, cool teal for me? Registeel noises intensifies. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of Regirock noises. That hits different. Good God. Favorite Reggie, go. I like... it's tough. I like Registeel a lot. I like Regirock a lot. Regice is probably like my medium one. And then actually no, I like Regigigas a lot too. I think Regigigas is maybe a little bit underrated. I think his ability slow start really like takes him out of people's attention. Favorite Reggie is Registeel, but he won't shine. No. agree with Reggie Gigigies. I'm telling you, it's a skill issue. I got it under 1K. Yeah, I mean, Timothy's right. Skill, like, or luck is a skill. We know this. We know that luck is a skill. We've known this ever since Fallout started. He just hates me for real. No. Alright, so people are saying that 200 encounters is where the shiny shows up. And we're coming up on 200 now. It's gonna be this one. Man, the people are wrong today. Who's saying this? Don't worry about it, because they're wrong. True. People are saying they come at 50. Well, those people are wrong too. I keep thinking that the Barrel and Bidoof on Brilliant Diamond are shiny, just because the color's way more vibrant on the Switch 2. And like, I even tried to color correct this side so that they were like really close. But man, it didn't work. I mean, it got way closer, but... That's when Dratini showed up, 50th. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That was 210, by the way. So are you guys just like all in on Safari Week this week, or are you also doing the Pokemon Go? Isn't it Go Fest or something? Global Go Fest? Like this weekend? $214. 5 shinies, each being 8,000 odds. Oh, I haven't considered it. This is the Go Pass where if you like pay for it and finish it, you get the golden bottle cap. Gotta do a collab with another streamer on a different game this weekend, but other than that, I'm all in on Safari Week. Community Day is this weekend. Go Feast is next weekend. Oh man, oh yeah, it's Jangmo-o, right? Jangmo-o, and then there's like a dog event or something going on today and tomorrow or something like that. I have a golden retriever who loves being walked. That's where I do my go. Yeah. Next weekend, perfect. Double Wooper for 220. Same with Umbra, but she gets a little impatient with me. Man. I'm a master at the one-handed curveball throws. Oh, dude, I don't think I can hit, like, a single shot if I don't do a curveball now. I can usually do, like, the one-handed curves, but, if they're, like, a flying Pokemon that, like, moves up, I have to, like, go with the other hand and just... Gone pretty good, but not master. Yeah, I don't know if I would claim to be a master yet, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Zubat sucks. Yeah, dude. It was good, though, because I used it, like, it spawned a lot recently, and I was using it to get my 30 poison catches for Galarian Slowbro. There's a gym in the building where I work, and there's someone else here who has a constant back and forth with me over taking this gym. It's currently mine. Nice. I wish there was more competition where I live. So, all around me, it's a very heavy blue presence. So I started on the red team. And I've been wanting to change to blue for a while. And because it was so heavily blue, anytime I took out the gym and put it in, it was immediately, because somebody lived, like, within range of the gym. Somebody would just, like, immediately knock it out, switch it back to blue. So I could never get any coins that way. Well, now I switched to blue, and I have the same issue where I can't get coins, but for a completely different reason. And it's that nobody's around to knock my Pokemon out of the gym. 230, by the way. My Pokemon have been in the gyms near my house, nearby, for like 5 days now. And you stop getting, like, you max out at coins after like 8.5 hours. I wish you could, like, take your own Pokemon out of the gym. Made an alt account that is literally named 8 hours in gym, please, thank you. I started naming my Pokemon that when I was on the red team. I was like, 8 hours, please, and they didn't even give me 8 minutes. Here for over a week. Oh, that's tough. I do think it's interesting, though, how the ones, like, near my house are way more aggressive than the ones, like, in big cities and stuff like that. Like, when I go adventuring out in the wild, I'll, like, drop, Pokemon in very, like, high traffic gyms, and they'll be there for longer than they are near my house. Gotta get some food, get some gamer grub. Should get an auto counter. Every time it sees the leaves go, it should count. Runs off with Blob's foods. Liv's food. No! I did not mean to throw the ball. Stop. Stop. Thank you. Oh, good. You know what? I do believe I've been hearing people say that 250 is where it's at, though. 250 is, like, the number to be at. So we're getting there close. We're getting there really soon. Double whooper. Double whooper, 246. Man. I gotta stop listening to these people, whoever's saying where the shinies are. The shinies are in the grass. You know what? I'm starting to doubt even that, Jim. I'm starting to doubt even that. Alright, so we're officially about an hour in. I think adjusting for the ones that we forgot to bump up the timer on, or the counter, and probably the ones that we, you know, missed out on from getting caught up in battles. I think it's safe to say that we're probably hitting 275 encounters per hour. 276 even. Honestly, nah, probably not that many. Maybe 270. 270 per hour is a pretty good rate, though. Which means I'll be at about 1,000 by the end of stream if I keep it up. No shiny yet. 270. Officially. It's crazy how slow Shining Pearl is, because it's on the Switch one. Like, going through the menus, it's on par, but, like, getting there, it's way slower. Apparently, one of my favorite artists has a song for pre-save now. Ooh. Pre-save is such a cool feature. I've pre-saved a couple songs. Double barrel for 288. Double barrels back to back? Double barrels? Nothing yet. I think Shiny Badoo would also be very good. I would like that. If I was labeling chases, I think Roselia is probably one of them. $300. Ugh. $310. Blue boys at $310. Would have been blue boys again. But Psyduck says no. Blue boys again. So Chim, you got your Dratini in 50. Are you only doing one, or are you doing like a multi-hunt? Are you like on several consoles? Just on one console? That's crazy. That was 320, by the way. I know Virtual Turtle, who was in here before, I don't know if he's still in here, has a huge setup. He said he was gonna maybe try to stream it a little bit, but he has like 7 DSs, like 4 Game Boys. They're just all over his desk. $330. It's... This is the one. I think I'm trying to manifest it. That's what you have to do with luck, right? You have to manifest it. The Poke Fam! What's going on? What's going on, PokeFam? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We are messing up. Oh, and I got a crit capture. That's great. Whoop, whoop. Oh, well, we caught Carnivine. We didn't want to, but we got him. This has been 338 encounters so far. Fantastic. At least it was fast. LOL would be like that. Yeah. Yeah. So far, I have also got a Badoo accidentally on this one. But, welcome, welcome. Doing some Safari Hunt shiny, or Safari Week shiny hunting in the Great Marsh on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl at the same time. We are... Yay, Carnivine. It's not a shiny Carnivine, it's just normal Carnivine. But yay! You're just in time for the shiny, which is going to be on this one. People are saying 345 is where it's at. It's going to be on this one, too. That would have been really cool, though. I think that's kind of like a way to pop off on in like clips and shorts is to clip farm like that. But yeah, we're hitting about 270 encounters roughly per hour, assuming I don't mess up and catch, or forget to turn my counter over here. 350, by the way. So, Jesse, how was the raid? Did you get, I think I saw you get the one Baxcalibur, but you kept doing it. Did you get, like, good herba from it? Good luck, gotta run, but I'm sure we will chat again soon. Oh, I hope so. I hope. So yeah, we're just hanging out, having some chill times, shiny hunting in the Great Marsh. Over here on Pearl, I'm in Area 3 of the Great Marsh because the binoculars told me that Croagunk could be here. So that's, I think chases are kind of silly in this, or targets, because everything can spawn everywhere with, as far as I could tell, equal spawn rates. It's just everything has a different flee rate, maybe? I don't know. Documentation on the area, both on like Bulbapedia and on Cerebi, were not super clear. It was fine, LOL. Internet connection was terrible for some reason. Oh yeah, yeah. That's kind of just Nintendo in general, though. Like, NSO is not the strongest. Yeah, we're just having a chill shiny hunting experience. We're just sweet setting our way. For those who don't know, right, shiny odds in this game are 1 in 4,096. It is not helped by the shiny charm at all. And there's no, like, isolation or manipulation that you can do in the Great Marsh. So we're kind of just, we're running it. You know, we're seeing... I think the name of the game here is go in the area where the thing that you want will spawn. And then, just rip through encounters, like, as fast as you can. Like I said, currently we're at about 270 per hour. Yeah, what's going on with you guys? Sweet scent. Sweet scent. Sweet. Dude, this, the space around us is getting so sweet. 370 is next, by the way. 370 whole encounters. That's kind of crazy. Nothing for 370. Bummer. $372, also not a whole lot going on. $374. Double Badoo. Double Badoo. I wouldn't be upset with a shiny. I honestly wouldn't be upset with a shiny for any of the Pokemon here. I think they're all pretty good. I didn't notice that this one didn't go. Well, it was nothing anyways. That's the Switch 1 for you. Being slower on the draw than the Switch 2. Coming up quick on 400. Which means we're a tenth of the way to odds. Adjust my posture. I got the Palkia posture coming in. Not good. Double Wooper. Nothing super huge. Oh, why am I so... I'm getting like... I'm getting antsy. I want a shiny. Good thing none of them caught. The Krogunk. I would like shiny Krogunk. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, next one's 400, and that's a tenth of the way to odds. Let's see. Let's see. Do we get really lucky and go way under odds? Nope, we do not. 400, everybody. $404. Still nothing. We're sitting and clicking and not getting lucky. I hope we get a Carnivine for in 3 more resets. Or 2 more resets. That'd be a funny one. Or a Badoo. A Badoo or a Carnivine next reset would be really funny. $420, everybody. Well, we got the Badoo, just not a shiny one. $426. Keep going. Let's get it. This one. Gonna be here. I keep like I said, because the color is a little bit off between the two, I keep seeing Shining Pearl and then seeing, you know, Diamond's Barrel and be like, shiny! And then it's not actually shiny, it's just the color is a little bit off. I keep baiting myself. Like that. Even on stream, that they look different. That definitely looks like a shiny. At least compared to this one, it looks like a shiny. Sweet sound. Another Krogunk. I'm back in it. Virtual, welcome back. Great to have you. 436. Just crossed 550. Sick. Just. $440 is gonna be good, but I think people are actually saying 444 is where we get another shiny. Well, not another, but a shiny. I think the 4s have it. That means this is the one. This is the encounter. 444. Virtual, did you see that Pokemon Go implemented the gold bottle cap as like a paid reward for finishing their battle pass? It lets you open up hyper training for a Pokemon. I think that's kind of cool. Like, I don't know if I like that it's a paid reward. I mean, it is really powerful. I think it should be... You knew something like that was coming? I mean... Paid boosts. I think... So, here's the thing, is that... Yes, it is always bad. I don't think it's more of a boost than all the other paid stuff they have. Especially because, like, all it is it you know, checks or opens a gate, right? So you use it on one Pokemon, and then you still have to do, like, a lot of extra work just to train that Pokemon up. I think it would be great if they did that for, like, the free Battle Pass, right? Where maybe not a gold, but you use, like, the silver bottle caps for the unpaid, and once you finish it, you get the silver bottle cap, and then you can only train one of a Pokemon stats. I don't think it's gonna be crazy powerful though, because And, like, you have a time limit on it, so you can't just sit on it. But you can only use it on one Pokemon. So, like... I don't know, it sort of is pay to win, but also sort of not. Or I guess it is pay to win, but it sort of doesn't matter. Because, like, I don't think good stats are that hard to come by. So really what it is just going to be making, like, your mythicals better or your shinies better. And I'm totally okay with that. Totally fine with replacing your already good, you know, hundo with a shiny hundo of the same species. I couldn't care less about that one. However, what I am excited for is that I believe Zacian and Zamazenta are coming back to raids for the next, like, Go Fest. I could be wrong about that, but I believe they are, which means their shiny variants are going to be out, which means I'm going to try at least a little bit to get shinies, since that's the only legal way to get them. Oh, that was 452, by the way. And this is going to be 454. $460. Diglett Doug is back. What's going on, Doug? Any shinies yet? Nah. Nah. We're rolling up on 462, though. Rolling up on 462. Still nothing. I am making, like, amazing time, though. I'm at a good pace. Are you set up with a single controller on two systems? Nope. I've got the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. I am fully dual wielding. Yeah, I was doing some practicing last night to get the hang of using essentially two. I'm bilingual. No, I'm straight. It's hard to do that. Yeah. No, it's tough, especially because the Switch 1 is a little bit slower than the Switch 2. At least for, like, after the battle, getting back into the menu. Oh my goodness. Coming up on 500 rapidly. $476? Nothing. Blue boys. Blue boys. Could have been green and pink boys, but it's blue boys. $488 shiny Badoo. Bet. Bet. Calling it. So 488 specifically is gonna be this side, because it's like odd and even. Also, did I tick up from last time? I don't know if I bumped the counter up. $484. Alright, Doug, you're saying not this reset, next reset. Let's see if you're right. Let's hope. Let's hope. Badoo would be sick. Here we go. Ah. Shiny Carnivine would have been good too. I would have accepted. Dang. What do we think? What do we think about 500? 500? An eighth of the way to odds? So I did a lot of reading today to figure out, like, how the mud and the bait actually work. So bait makes it less likely to run but harder to catch. Less run, more catch. Less run, less catch. Mud is more run, more catch? No, less run, more catch. me pull that up just so I know. Great Marsh BDSP bait mud. 498 by the way. Mud increases the chance of staying and decreases catch. So more stay, less catch. Bait is less stay, more catch. Copy that. $500 by the way. Too scared to use anything but ball. I mean, ball is life. I don't know how the math breaks down, but my fear is they run anytime. Yeah, when it comes down to it, I'm probably not gonna use bait or mud, but I just like knowing what my options are. Does the Safari Ball have, like, a specific catch rate? 504, by the way. It's the same as the Pokeball. Has a 1.5 catch rate modifier. It's more effective than the standard Pokeball. So in this game, it's about the same as a Great Ball, right? Because isn't a Great Ball 1.5? And then during the Wild Area event in Pokemon Go, it's more effective than an Ultra Ball, which is bizarre. 508, by the way. In Sword and Shield, it's the same as a Pokeball. It's one time. I would like the Blue Duck. If I got the Blue Duck, I would definitely name it after Bliv, since that's his guy. Little man. You know what would also be pretty sick is Shiny Azurill. Not you normal Azurill, Shiny Azurill. Dude, that like really nice grass green goes stupid. That would be your favorite from the Great Marsh? I mean, Azurill is very cute. He is a cutie. Like I said, that grass green goes hard. I think, if I could get the Super Rod, Carvanha would be pretty sick. Collecting wild baby shiny Pokemon is a cool idea. Yeah. Yeah, that is a fantastic idea. I think, so normally in my streams, what I've been working on is something called the Grand Oak Challenge, where it's like a Professor Oak, but it's modified. So, when you... A Professor Oak is like you have to fill the Pokedex as much as you can before each badge. I'm not remembering if I'm moving up my counter. This is not good. Fill the Pokedex as much as you can before each badge. A Grand Oak is all the games on the Switch. You do it. You know, as much of the national Dex and home as you can get before each badge. Or before each, like, first badge in any of the games. Currently, I'm doing these battles offline because between badge 4 and 5, there's nothing. So I'm just going to get badges 4 and 5 offline, come back on for... I think I have 3 to catch before 6, and then 1 to catch before 7, and then none to catch before 8 to 18. So I have 4 more until I get to the Elite Four. And we're at a total of 906, I think? 903, maybe? Yeah, it is a huge challenge. You can get 999 Pokemon on the Switch. Like, individual Pokemon on the Switch. After that, I think I want to shiny hunt all of the Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions as, like, prep for ZA. I think that'll be fun. Because there's not a lot. There's not a lot of Megas. I mean, frankly, there's more than there should be. But there's not a lot of Megas. So I think that'll be fun to do, like, ZA prep. You like that idea? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a fun one. And I think that there's enough different ways that I could shiny hunt each one that it won't just be like, oh, you know, I did all of them in Scarlet and Violet in one sitting. I eventually do want to get together a shiny Living Dex too. I think that'd be really fun. And like the ZA prep is going to be part of it. I might do like I actually, I don't know. I might do like all of like one type of one gen or something like that. Might do like all Gen 3 water types, or I don't know. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Figure it out. Try to do something fun and different. 536. That I've counted, at least. I know for a fact there are, maybe about 10 that I missed so far. Like, missed counting up. I'm yapping. I'm clicking. Saw Johnstone do that. It seems like a fun thing. Only get Gen 2. Yeah. He's currently working on Gen 5. And I want to do something similar, but not exactly what he's doing. Or it could be like, how fast can I mean, it wouldn't be throughout all different games, but it'd be like, how fast can I do all of the Gen whatever Pokemon shinies? How fast can I do it? Earlier this year, I completed a little challenge, catch every Route 1 normal-type regional rodent from each region they were introduced in. As shinies, that's pretty cool. I definitely need to figure out how to get an auto counter set up. Or I need to get a footpad. Something that like I could just tap with my foot, because taking my hand off the controller to bump it up every single time, like that's how I get mixed up. $5.50, by the way. I need a free hand for an adult beverage. I have my coffee right here. That I've been stealing sips from. Oh no. But, like, it is tough. It is tough, because, so my left hand is, like, glued into the Joy-Con. Like, it's not going anywhere. And then my right hand is constantly switching between the Pro Controller, my keyboard, and my coffee. And, like, that's why I would absolutely love a footpad, is because that offloads one of the 3 jobs to my foot. $5.60, by the way. I've also thought about, I have a 3D printer, and I'm pretty decent at, like, parametric 3D modeling. So I was thinking about getting, like, and making a setup where I could just, like, clip, like, a brace or something onto my controller and Joy-Con, where if I move one joystick, both move, and if I push one button, both get pressed. That way, both controllers are... Oh, please do that and I'll buy one. I know Johnstone was talking about this the other day. He would he would buy so many 3D prints of like a frame that can go around a DS and hold down the L and R button. Seriously, if you design it specifically for Switch 1 Joy-Cons, I would probably make it so that it clips onto the side this way, so that it can be used with 1 and 2, not like holding it here. $564. Ah, nuts. Oh, Carnivine has Sweet Scent too. That's good. Both Pokemon that I would like to see as shinies. Unfortunately, they're both not. $570. Krogunk. Krogunk, Krogunk, Krogunk. We go. Right. Back to it. Sweet Scent. Oh, Krogunk, please. Please sparkle for me. Swapped coffee in my keyboard. That's another one I want, Shiny Krogunk. Shiny Krogunk goes hard. That teal is very good. Oh, that feels way better putting that there. Oh, holy moly. I think Shiny Krogunk would be good. Shiny Gulpin would be good. One of the days I want to do fishing. See how that goes. For Barboach would be cool. Carvana would be cool. All of those are rad. Honestly, I don't think there's a single, like, bad shiny in the Safari Zone. Or in the... I need to think of another fishing Counter-Strike. Barboach is pretty good. Magikarp is classic. I think you can get Psyduck and Wooper also by fishing. Sweet scent. $600, by the way. I wonder if I sweet scent on the water, does that get me the that wouldn't bring the fishing encounters, right? Surely not. I don't know. I don't have surf on this one yet. I just got badge number 3 over here. Yeah, it counts as surfing. Okay, it counts as surfing, but not as fishing. Now, my question for Mr. Bulbapedia is, what's available Surfing versus fishing. Fishing, you get... Okay, surfing, you just get all the stuff that we already get in the grass. Fishing is where we can also get Barboach with the good rod and Carvana with the super rod. Oh, amazing. You could recruit a shiny for the playthrough. Yeah, so far, all that I have on my team for Shining Pearl is a level 40 Infernape. $610. Oh, I didn't run this one. Well, 612. No! Not the ball! Good. BRB. I'll be here. Take your time. What do we think, 650? Wow, that was crazy. I've been here, by the way, just half asleep it seems. Well, I hope you're having some sweet dreams. Chim, I'm glad you're still here. Thank you for sticking around. Appreciate you hanging out. Every single time I look at Brilliant Diamond, I'm like, shiny Barbarrel. Why didn't you move? Sometimes I feel like the Switch one doesn't like listen to the Pro controller, I guess. My good fellers. The most magnificent looking feller I've seen in my entire life. Have you guys seen that, that TikTok? It's this dude like filming a guy with a amazing mustache walking into the store. He's like, the most magnificent looking feller I've seen in my entire life. I should send it. I definitely will. I definitely will. Oh, I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. Where's my keyboard? There it is. Copy. Magnificent looking feller. Let the shiny luck come. Let the shiny luck happen. $6.32, by the way. The old man like daps up the filmer in that. That's so funny. That was one magnificent looking feller for sure. I know, right? He had like such a good mustache too. And he goes, "Thank you, bro," and daps him up. Let me get one good look at you before I never see you again in my entire life. He looks at him for like entirely too long. Yes, the stare was wicked. All right, what do we think about 650? Bumped it up a little too early, but man, well, double Meryl's on the 650. Feeling 720. Alright, alright, alright. I mean, realistically, if we get it at 720, that's really good. Like, that's still really under odds. Especially for, like, the least fun game to shiny hunt in. Since Shiny Charm doesn't work, and they broke Radar. Now, earlier, Doug said that my shiny was gonna be a Badoo. What do we think about that? What do we think about 720 shiny Badoo? You know what's better? 50 checks for Dratini. Yeah, we know about your Dratini, Chim. How about this? Get another one, since it was so easy. Get another one. Not all of us have crazy shiny luck. As much as we would like it. Gonna say it's gonna be Wooper. Alright, little pink man. Little pink man. I would love a Krogunk. Would love a Krogunk. Kinda doubt that it's gonna be Krogunk. Just because he's only gonna show up in this one. Double Wooper, 666. Double Badoo. And shiny Psyduck would also be very cool. It's a very nice blue. It does make me mad that Golduck doesn't become like yellow. Because I think that'd be sick. Or at least purple, like most blue Pokemon, how they turn like that magenta shiny. It's very sad. Yeah, right? Right? Is it... I don't know what the shiny odds in Go are, but is it weird that I have way better shiny odds in Go than... or shiny luck in Go than I have in any other game? Like, I got 3 back-to-back the other day. Go was a flat 1 in 500. I got a Rhyhorn, and then like immediately after I got a Phantom, and then immediately after I got a Shinx from the Go Pass. No! Why? Why am I so froggy with the ball? Simulcatch? That's why most of the community day goes shinies in high regard. But you can't please everyone, so screw it. Yeah. We're gonna go Pokemon boxes real quick. And we're just gonna go over, Y. Boom. I think the regular shinies are definitely a lot cooler than like the community day shinies. Like I get the community day shinies, without even trying, I was just walking around on Machop Day, and I accidentally got like 9 shiny Machop. What is it? Who even likes Machop? Like, his shiny is not that good. It's kind of a gross green. But I ended up evolving the best IV one that I had into Machamp, and now he's been in my local gym for a week. I will say though, I feel like I am sort of a magnet for shiny Rhyhorn. I got 2 just by playing in the Savannah biome in Violet. And then I've had like 2 or 3 in my time in Go. Back with barbecue, let's go! Nice. Love some barbecue. We're at 684 though. Not entirely positive that's what we're really at. Feel like I did miss a few. Because I be yapping. So, Bliv is saying, 720 shiny Wooper. We're getting there pretty quickly. We're at 690. Nice, by the way. Woo, barbecue! $696 shiny Zero. Alright, let's hand it over. First he took Bliv's lunch, now he wants Doug's lunch. definitely didn't mark up the last one. Barbecue pork sandwich, potato salad, coleslaw. Solid pulls. Spicy Texas sauce. All right. Well, 696 did not yield any Azurill, not even a shiny one. Man, my guesses stink today. Hey man, I'm also like I said in the beginning, I was saying, you know, everybody's saying, you know, 200 is where it's at. I think all the guesses are just off. $700, by the way. We're 9 resets, or I guess sweet cents, away from our shiny Wooper. Eight resets. I do really, like, memes aside, honestly, I do think we are gonna go over odds. Just because I feel like that's my luck. I do think we're gonna get easily over 4,100. I don't know if I'm gonna go into, like, overtime, though. So, people often you'll see for, like, a week after Safari Week, they go into overtime, or they keep looking for their one Pokemon. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, just because I got other stuff that I gotta get done. You know, I gotta finish this Grand Oak. Gotta start my next thing. Phone wigged out. Sorry, what did I miss? You missed me not getting shinies. That's essentially all you missed. I was talking about how I don't think I'm gonna go into overtime after the end of the week. Other than that, really, you didn't miss anything. You missed 5 shinies. Yes, I got 5 back to back to back to back to back. Oh, gotcha, yeah. I'm finna be done with Safari Week after it's over. Yeah, I mean, if I was in a place where I could, like, I guess better manipulate a spawn, then that would be one thing. But not here. Not Great Marsh. Dang, giving Chim a run for his money. Yeah, man, I ended up doing overtime like a month or so because the only shiny I actually spawned in during Safari Week ran away. That's tough, dude. You're gonna get him this year, though. You're gonna get that Wooper this year. You're gonna get him for sure. I didn't walk up the counter, and we're running. P. Alright, next one, Bliv. Next one. You could always do your Grand Oak project on one screen and then mindlessly spawn on the other. You're right. You're not wrong. Just give up caring about efficiency. Dude, everybody's guesses are off today. Everybody's are off. That's what I did last year. It was more interesting / motivating. Guess I could. I don't know though. I think if I'm shiny hunting, I kind of have to be invested in it. I think the thing that's keeping this interesting for me is trying to get the two to go together, like keeping them in sync. That's legit. It's cool to see both encounters at the same time. I really wish that I had the ability to do more, honestly. Like, if I could do, like, just, like, Switches, DS's, Game Boys, everything, and have them all... No! Have them all capture carded, that'd be sick. I know Virtual Turtle has... like all of his screens set up, and we talked about it. I think he said his plan was to point a camera at his table. I think that's what Absol does too, is it not? Absoltastic, the guy who is hosting Safari Week. Does he not just set up like 20 DS's and have a camera going? I'm doing cameraless for day one and figuring out a good setup for a webcam tomorrow. Yeah, Absol goes hard with like 6 SPs, 3 Fire Red, and 5 Sinnoh. Yeah, Turtle, let's go! Yeah, he sent me a picture of his setup, and it's a lot. You'd kill for multi-input mods, though. Yeah. Yeah. No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop throwing the ball! Ah! Doing every encounter manually 8 times is a lot. Have you seen... That just reminded me. Have you seen the people who are, like, soloing raids in Pokemon Go? Where they have, like, 20 iPhones in front of them, and they're just like... Oh, that's just so silly. They look like they're playing the piano. And like 3 taps and then the whole encounter's done. Right. 740. Not mud! I guess that's better than a ball, right? I've never seen that, but I can imagine. Yeah, they have, like... It's like a picture of them in their car or something. where they like drive up to the raid, and then they have like, I guess their friend is filming maybe from the backseat, and they get like an over the shoulder cam, and they have this like this board that like goes in front of them, and they have iPhones like attached to it, and they like load into the raid, and you see like 5, 4, countdown on, and then Kyogre or whatever loads up in front of them, and it's like go, and then he just starts like boom, done. 58 GBA games on Safari Zone with 1 Wavebird controller. Whoa. Professor's Lab. I have not seen that. I have not seen Professor's Lab or his 58 GBA games. That is too many. But you know what I did see? I did see a shiny at 740. I did see a shiny popping up right now. I lied. Wicked work. 58 is crazy. No, Doug, you're absolutely right. That's too many. Not just for you, for most people. That's too many. Too many Game Boys. $740, by the way. At some point, it feels like emulation. Yeah. I feel like at 58, how do you even know that you found... Like, that's 58 screens you have to look at every single time. I feel like that would be pointless for me because I would still miss them. I like figuring out the best number you can actually manage. Yeah, right now for me, it's 2. I feel like I can do like 4 handhelds. Just do 2 and 2. But things that actually have controllers. I can only do 2 on the actual controllers. The Gen 3 shinies are pretty noticeable, but yeah, overkill for the sake of overkill. They're going for the 1% chancey. I mean, yeah, I get it. Missing a 1 in 8192 shiny would destroy me. It would destroy most people. But I think that, for me, it would also be like, it's not really, it's missing the shiny, but it's not because I didn't know it was there. And I would only have proof that it was there after, by like watching the footage. Well, hardware either way, though. Oh, absolutely. I mean, being able to shiny hunt on 58 Game Boys individually kind of has to look like he's, playing the piano, right? Schrodinger shiny for sure. I wonder how much of the electricity bill that takes up. Like, do their bills go up during a hunt? I'm sure it doesn't go up during the hunt, but, like, probably charging the batteries, yeah. Their stream has, like, watt hours live. You could hear a generator in, like, the other room. That's just powering the Game Boys. really want that shiny Azurill, I think. That would look super good. So along with the odds being, oh, actually, with the odds being what they are, 1 in 40, 96. My changing Pokemon spawn rate, actually, I believe, if Bulbagarden or Bulbapedia is being correct, is 5 out of 32 for Krogunk. And then for Azurill, where am I? Area 3, Azurill has a 1% chance of spawning. And then Area 1, also a 1%. I think the Azurill would go hard. That's a 1% spawn. 1750 watts, jeez. Using all game cubes with the GBA player box thing. Whew. That run. It's giving Bitcoin mining. Yeah. Back to Gen 1 shiny hunts. Chim is taking all the glory. Did Chim get something else? Did he just get a new one? Not yet. Good for him, TBH. Couldn't happen to a cooler dude. So Chim, you already got Dratini. What else are you looking for? What other targets do you have? My last target till my team is full Hitmonchan. Can you find the Hitmons in the Safari Zone? I guess I didn't know that. No Safari Zone, just the gift one. Oh. There's another 1%. But I'm taking a break from hunting right now. Fair enough. $770. Ooh. The changing Pokemon and the 1%. Because only Safari Zone that can be shiny is Gen 1, is fishing, which I guess I wouldn't mind a Slowpoke. Shiny Slowpoke is very good. Again, I guess you can't really... You don't see it in Gen 1. It's all in the stats that you can see that, right? Yep, you just gotta know by looking at the stats. That's crazy. There's a way to do it in, like, original Gen 2, right? With the odd egg. How, like, if you use a shiny against Ditto in the wild, then, like, it'll just become a shiny Ditto. And then you could use that because, like, its stats get transferred over into the baby. I saw a few videos on that it, like, seemed really crazy. Maybe I'm just riffing, making stuff up, but pretty sure I saw that you can, like, manipulate shiny rates with like an exploited shiny Ditto. Since shiny is based on stats in Gen 1 and 2. $164 glitch with a Ditto in Gen 2. Yeah. I think that was probably when they realized that doing it based off stats wasn't the best, huh? Makes your eggs have 1 in 64 chance to be shiny, and yeah, probably. Yeah, because Nintendo's always trying to limit shinies. We're almost at 800. That's bizarre. We're so locked in right now. Is 800 gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? No. I guess Carnivine is Diamond's special spawn today. I guess I didn't know that Carnivine wasn't just all over. Away safely. Very good, very good. Sweet scent mode. all of these Pokemon will appear with a 10% encounter rate. Okay, so because Carnivine and Croagunk are up, they reduce Quagsire and Marrow by 5%. So they're all at 10. Yeah. Yeah. Just hit 1800 but taking a break? Bro. I guess it makes sense that you're going way faster than me because you have like 6 more consoles than me. Yeah, he's doing 5 DS and 3 Game Boy. Yeah, he's running 8 Safaris. You've got double my odds, though? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Right, it's still 4096? Yeah, it is. But it doesn't feel like it because it's BDSP, which means it's not good. I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't actually 4096. And they're just saying, like, that's what it was supposed to be. Crazy work. Stop spamming emotes. That's crazy. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 emotes? A brother can't support his friend? Let's fix that. I don't know. So that's just like a default, I think, that this has up. Excessive emotes settings. Oh yeah, let's bump that up. Excessive is like 10, right? 10 emotes is excessive. Yeah, I just got Nightbot not super long ago. And I'm still trying to iron out all of the default stuff. Like it swatted Virtual Turtle a few days ago for saying yo with like 7 caps. It was like, you barbarian, or how barbaric, or something like that. I was like, dude, chill. He's only saying hi. Just like gave him a slap on the wrist. How many Pokemon are in this Safari Zone that we've encountered? 824 of them. 8:30. Yo, both of the changing Pokemon. Ugh. I hate seeing the frog and not the sparkle. I need more coffee. I've already had 24 ounces today, which is like over double what I usually get. Getting mad at the non-shiny spawn, I'll be there soon. Starting to get hungry again. I'm only hungry for one thing. Shiny Pokemon. Run. What do we think about 850? Think it's gonna be anything on 850? Let's see. This is it. No. No. It's okay, it's obviously going to be 969. You're right. It wasn't 696 or 420. So it's gotta be 969. Thanks, Nightbot. Do you guys think Nightbot comes in here way too often with that? I have him set for 10 minutes. Should I bump it up? One percent Azurill. I don't personally think it's too bad. Okay. Man, I don't know. I'm terrible with caring about my own Nightbot. No! He's so good. He deletes our friends' messages inappropriately. Sad Nightbot noises. There's another Krogunk, but not the one that I want. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We're dropping frames. We're dropping frames. Why, though? Why? Why?